Okay, so neurology teams are up next. This award is sponsored by the Association of British Neurologists, and to reveal this winner, their president, Phil Smith.
This award recognises teams that have measurably improved outcomes in neurology through innovation and high-quality care. There are 6 contenders. First, Belfast Health and Social Care Trust for Aiming High. For children born with cerebral palsy in Northern Ireland, the NICE approved approach, care by multidisciplinary teams, didn't exist until a one-stop shop clinic was set up to provide assessment and initial treatment in a single appointment. Within 6 months, 139 children had been seen, with strongly positive feedback from doctors and families.
Our second finalist is also from Belfast Health and Social Care Trust, their Rapid Access Neurology Clinic. About half of patients arriving at Belfast Royal Victoria Hospital A&E with neurological symptoms were being admitted, but case reviews showed that admission could have been avoided. The answer was a series of rapid access clinics, initially 3 per week, to which A&E could refer patients for specialist review, reducing admissions by a quarter.
Nomination number 3 is Cornwall Partnership Foundation Trust's Enhanced Safety in Epilepsy. Because the risk of sudden death is so high in epilepsy, it should be discussed with patients. But in Cornwall, only 10% had such a discussion, while national rates were even lower. A systematic study highlighted 18 contributory factors to epilepsy death, of which 11 were modifiable. After a checklist was drawn up for epilepsy clinics, deaths have halved.
Next, NHS Forth Valley Stirling's Neurology Liaison Service. Forth Valley Royal Hospital set up a dedicated email address for all referrals to its neurology services, with automatic forwarding to the smartphone of that day's neurology consultant. The result has been faster access for patients. 65% are seen within 4 hours and 95% within 24 hours. Admissions have fallen by 47% and bed days by 65%.
Next, St Helens and Knowsley Teaching Hospital's stroke services. This hospital's response to growing demand for its stroke services was to work out how big the various parts of the unit needed to be, using computer-based simulation. Its 29-bed unit has been converted to a 16-bed hyperacute unit and adjacent 23-bed acute rehab unit. One of the UK's worst-performing stroke units is now one of the best.
And the final contender is UCL Partners for their Multiple Sclerosis Partners project. This team found that the most common cause of admission was urinary tract infection. The service was redesigned, involving clinicians, nurses, patients and carers, and a new care model developed with shared electronic care records and care plans and home UTI test kits with rapid response testing. So Phil, please reveal the winner.
Neurology Team of the Year is Cornwall Partnership Foundation Trust Enhanced Safety for Epilepsy.
The judges have been unanimous with this award comprehensive and innovative approach to reduce sudden death in patients with epilepsy. It now further empowers patients with an app called SON, where patients complete the seizure safety checks themselves every 3 months and then receive tailored advice.
I think this is a very poignant moment. Out of 6 million people with asthma, sadly 1,255 people in 2013 died. But out of 600,000 people with epilepsy in UK, 1,200 something people died. So epilepsy is one of those hidden killers. And I would think that this award is something which brings epilepsy into the open for all patients with epilepsy. And I would like to dedicate it to our colleagues, Dr. Craig Newman, Dr. Brendan McLean, and Ms. Jane Hannah, SUDEP Action, and for all patients with epilepsy who are suffering in silence, and hopefully this will make a dent in improving their quality of life and survival rates. Thank you.